Hey Cancer, how are you doing? This reading is for Cancer for the second half of May, mid-month readings, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most amazing Cancerians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What's coming towards you? The Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you are focused on is the Five of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is Judgment, Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Okay, Cancer, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is fond memories, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. This can also be you being a little bit frisky, and this is my limitless in potential. It means you're limitless with 8 billion people on the planet to date, limitless when it comes to adjacent doors of job and career, but you have to surrender and let go of some kind of circumstance or situation. That can also be something about revisiting old plans that you had in the back of your mind and now you want to take action, but you're feeling a little bit judged. Take the pressure off yourself. This is harsh, judgmental people around you. Like, what if I do start my own business? What are my friends going to think of me? What is my mom going to think of me? What is my dad going to think of me? So there is something about plans not going forth until you adopt this frisky kitty. I'm also getting a message, a text message, email, creativity, passion, desire. There is something about a loss of desire in what you're doing. Six of Pentacles is receiving a leg up, a supportive energy, but in your focus is not feeling supported by a circumstance or a situation. It's almost like a need for you to stop caring of what other people think of you and start caring of what feels good to you or what lights you up. That can also be something to do with dancing or salsa. What is the Six of Pentacles? Six of Pentacles is giving and giving and giving and giving to a person, place, or a situation and not getting any things in returns. So stop giving to situations that make you feel empty. This is also paying down a debt, balancing the budget, or donating your time, money, and energy and being selfless of that. And the Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Seven of Wands is playing the offense, defense. It is also an element of finding your voice, drawing a line in the sand. See, all these obligations are coming at you. It means this is your mom projecting on you and saying, well, why aren't you showing up for dinner? This is, your boss saying, handle this. It's a need for you to find your voice and say no. Say yes when you mean yes and say no when you mean no. And this is also advocating for oneself, standing up for a cause. No roadblock, no speed bump, no hiccup, no hurdle is going to get in your way of what it is, of some kind of goal you want to achieve. And this is something about news communication. You could also be dealing with a younger fire sign or a need for you to let go of the offense, defense. Somebody here is also deflecting and pushing something off or pushing something back. So something is either you have your guard up, what you resist persists. So resisting on changing is actually keeping you stuck. So let's find out what this Page of Wands is. This is a really creative energy, but there's something about flirting and the Eight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Eight of Swords is self-imposed prison. It means thinking and thinking and overthinking and stressing. I'm limited. One day you feel like you're limitless, and the next day you feel limited. And this is about anxiety and worry about a child as well. Worrying about a child, because Six of Cups can be children. But this is also an element of dancing on the street and not giving a flying flip-flop to the flip of what anyone thinks. Eight of Swords is hand your fears over to the universe. Fear doesn't exist. Fear is what we make up in our heads that holds us back from something we want, dream of, and desire. Five of Cups is loss, hurt, regret, resentment, remorse. Am I going to regret of getting out of this job? Who's going to judge me? You are your worst critic. This is also let go of what you're gripping and holding on to. Maybe your children are growing up and they want to express themselves. But there is something about gripping and holding on to a situation, but let it go and rise above the situation. Somebody here is holding on to resentment or guilt, blame, shame. And the Magician, Major Arcana 4, Gemini, Virgo. And the Magician is about simplicity. It means simplify and neutralize things in your life. You have all the tools, all the elements to manifest whatever the frick you want. I also feel like somebody regrets their action and they do want to communicate to you. They don't know how to communicate to you, but trying to manifest something back that is already gone. And it's something from your past. Living in the past is depression. Living in the future is anxiety and worry. Right here, frisky kitty, you're ready to take off. You're seeing yourself as limitless. You're skipping down the road, not caring what other people think of you. And then all of a sudden you get right back into your head. But what if I move past this? There's something about move past, move on. Something here is not going forth. Because there is a stubborn or a restriction here that you think that limits you, or a person here just keeps deflecting and pushing something off. So Magician, there also could be some kind of games being played, because this could be trickery or games, emotional manipulation, and it could be a past energy. And so you harbor or hold onto that resentment towards this person. Don't penalize new people coming towards you. This is about review, reassess, and reevaluate. Judgment. The call. Answer the call. You have a bigger calling here. What is this Six of Swords? This is about expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, and travel. But something is not moving forth because there's something about holding, like a holding pin, or something is being held up. And it could be an old thought. It could be an old pattern. Somebody here is desperately trying to manifest something back from the past. And the Five of Swords. Wow. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the fives in the tarot signifies change. You have two fives here. And it is catching you off guard or by surprise. Some kind of unexpected conversation. No means no, yes means yes. Learning to find your voice. Or there's an element of cut your losses. See, somebody here wants to win at all costs. They don't care or consider another person's feelings. They just want to be right. So you have to ask yourself, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Because on all of these cards here, the only cups that you have here, Cancer, plus you're a water sign. So water signs feel deep emotion, but this is loss of emotion here. And there is something about games or trickery or simplify and neutralize things in your life. Be grateful for the things that are going well. And as above, manifest something new. Coming from a place of Five of Cups is coming from a place of, I already lack. But you have to see yourself as this magician. See how this Judgment, it's like, I believe in you. That Five of Swords is betrayal and backstabbing and belittling. It could be a boss, it could be a manager, or somebody here wants to keep you small so that you can't advance. Who is this in your life that is around you? Is it somebody from your past? And you're like, well, you know, I've got to show up. They're my family. I know, but is your family actually keeping you small? Five of Swords is lose a battle, and at the end of the day, you will win the war. What is this Judgment? Take the pressure off yourself. Be more kind to yourself. Do something nice for yourself. You're feeling a lot of pressure. Maybe this has been pressure from family or pressure from your work or demands on you. Wow, and the Sun. See how there is a new doorway? All you have to do is walk through that door. But to walk through that door, you have to surrender and let go of what you're holding on to. This is my let bygones be bygones, clean slate, reconcile differences, not pointing fingers. He says, she said, they did this. There is something about an element of a past situation that you are either harboring resentment and guilt or blame, shame, something like that, or there could be a person around you. Because Five of Swords is a bully. It's somebody who wants to bait or hook you back into some kind of circumstance or fight or argument. And this person could be at a distance. So here, don't take the bait. It almost looks like you want an apology from somebody. You're manifesting an apology. You might get that, but it's still at a win at all cost situation. This Sun card is every single positive word you can think of. Truth, clarity, things coming out into the light, or promote yourself, put yourself out into the spotlight. This is also fertility, growth, expansion, and happiness. This is also vacation, relocation and move. Could be job and career. And it's up to you, because this is getting into your heart chakra. Something about your heart's desire. Healing and freedom. Let's see what the Six of Pentacles and Seven of Wands is. Something coming in and you needing to play the offense-defense game. So you can be reactive or proactive on this situation. There also could be something about paying down debt or somebody owes you money. Wow, and the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. This is a need for you to balance the budget and something about your investments. This is pros and cons to who do I invest in and what is worth my time investing in. Write down the pros, write down the cons. If there's more pros, proceed forward. If there's more cons, scrap it, let it go. And even if they kick, scream, and call you names, you don't want to be around that energy anyways. Two of Pentacles is a slippery slope. It means you're over here, you're over there, you're multitasking, you're going everywhere, and you don't have any time in your agenda to do something fun. Maybe you do want to take dance classes, but there is something about I'm stuck in some kind of circumstance. Boundaries. Learning to say, no, I will be leaving at this time because this is what I'm doing. But I'm just getting an element of things being up in the air. But balancing the budget or something about your work, because Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles together. So you're working on it to find a nice balance. What is this Page of Wands and Eight of Swords? Limitless, and then this is limited. So somebody here could also be feeling that. Or one day you feel creative, one day you feel spicy hot, one day you feel frisky kitty, and then the next day you kind of go through your day and something stops you and it's your mind. It's like a racing thought that goes over and over and over again. And the Chariot, wow. Major Arcana 4, Cancer. There you are standing in your power. Can also be very auspicious, getting your major in your reading. And then Page of Wands is like stuck and wanting to travel. There is something about a vehicle. Some of you travel by vehicle or commute. Feels like a prison sentence to you almost. But that Chariot is about triumph, victories, good news, or travel. Something about travel. You could also be going with a younger fire sign. This gets you out of the stuck energy. An invitation that gets you out of the funk. Could be a fun friend. Could also just be somebody who's like, hey, Cancer, you want to go for a drive? Yes, I do. It gets you out of your head. It also gets you out airing your fur. Some of you just need to get out in nature. This is get off the treadmill. It's my all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy, right? So something about heart, big heart. And the Four of Cups. Wow. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Four of Cups is emotionally withdrawn from a person, place, or a situation. It is also the card of apathy. Bored out of your mind in some kind of job situation, friendship. See how this person's crossing their arms? Could also be something about your mother. But Four of Cups is my complainer card. So something about complaining. No matter what you do for this individual or whatever you do for your boss, it's constantly complainer. This is also my negative Nancy and my Eeyore. Moving out of the distractions, because right here, it's like you're focused on these three things here. And then there's a cup right there. It's needing to manifest new things. New individual. I call it my new blood. Page of Wands, my new blood, my new people. Where are my peeps? And this is about being distracted on social media. This is your boss binging and bonging and, demanding you to do things. And so all these distractions here, but then you have a higher cup, but you can't see it yet. Well, you can't see it because there's the all work. Right here, something is boring you out of your mind. It's just disappointing. You could do cartwheels or bend over backwards for this person, and they will still be complaining. That's my complainer card. What is this? Six of Swords and Five of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. Well, there is the emotional sovereignty. So Five of Cups and the Four of Cups up here equals the Nine of Cups. Remember when I was saying you need to get in touch with your heart, because your heart knows the way. And it feels good being in your heart. And it almost feels like you got lost or got pulled off your path somewhere along the lines. You adapted to situations. And Five of Cups and Four of Cups together is creating your own emotional happiness. But I also feel like somebody is stealing or robbing your time, money, energy, or your emotions. It almost feels like an emotional drainage on you. Simplifying, neutralizing things in your life. It means anything complex must go, including patterns, people, something you're resenting or holding a grudge against a person. It doesn't poison them, it poisons you. That's why you stay stuck in that Eight of Swords. Or that could also be a person holding a grudge over you, because it's like freedom, determination, forward movement, going right through things that are distracting you. In the blocked and challenged position, you have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups can also be my love bomber card. Somebody who is trying to manifest you back, but this is trying to get in your good graces. Love bombing you, schmoozing you, saying every single word that you want to hear. Are their words matching their actions? No, because that Five of Swords is belittling and betrayal. Somebody who wants to win at all costs. And they don't care or consider another person's feelings. Nine of Cups is also overeating, overspending, and overdoing in some kind of circumstance. So if you have some kind of guilt, it almost feels like you could be, you know, binge watching TV. Nine of Cups is once you create your own emotional happiness and get back into your heart space, nobody can stop you because it feels so good. What is this? Judgment and Sun, freedom and surrender. Surrender to happiness. Surrender to positive connections, fertility. Is the grass greener on the other side? Yes, for you it is. And this could be pros and cons to a job situation, learning to establish better boundaries. Maybe you do binge watch TV, which is actually keeping you in a place of boredom and sad here, when really it's like, I want to manifest what? And justice. Wow, I like that. And justice is about contracts, severing contracts and releasing and letting go of the rope. You are free. This can also be something about a vehicle, maybe getting out of a lease or buying a new vehicle. Can also be talking about your own container as a person, like you have outgrown the person you are right now. And right here, it's like becoming. Who am I becoming? Firm and fair decisions. Truth, clarity on some kind of contract. Whether that this is getting out of some kind of situation, you're bored to death anyways. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is empowering oneself. It speaks of confidence, creativity, passion, enthusiasm, and good news. And this is about karma. Something karmic with you and another person. Or a contract. It's like surrender and let go of this, and it sets you free, or you're going to get some kind of new contract that's going to make you really happy. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. So you have confession. This can also be you. Spy. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing the research. No, it's not the right time. But there is something about the victory here. What is this? No, it's not the right time. I also feel like more towards, because this is Leo. So August, and then you have September, October. Something about August, September, October. But right now you're doing the planning stages. So maybe, no, not like right now. It's not the time. Intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. So if you have somebody who's a love bomber coming in, it's just mucking up your energy for something better to come in the future. Or maybe this is like, no, it's not the right time. Don't talk to me. And it might be just the universe throwing work at you at that time. It might be a good thing, right? Because you don't want any kind of snakes in the grass or people who are love bombing you, showing you a good time, but they're not there for a long time. And then you have guardian angel, a lost loved one watches over you. So you're protected on your path. I also get baby as well, because Nine of Cups is a lot of happiness. Somebody at a distance, either this is like a loss of something that you were wishing for. So maybe 10 years ago, it was like, yes, I absolutely have been hoping for, wishing of, and dreaming of this job. I absolutely love it. But now the Five of Swords is like not getting sucked back into some kind of circumstance. Like this could be your boss, like love bombing you and trying to get you to stay in this contract or something. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Make new memories. This says don't go back to the path. Don't go back to the past. You already know what the past produce. That's why this isn't moving forward. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. Someone's got their eye on you. So there is something about changing choice, creating your own emotional sovereignty, getting back into your heart actually aligns you with some kind of new opportunity. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. No, it's not the right time. So you don't have to hammer anything out, but this person could also try to like hammer you in the ground to keep you to stay in some kind of situation that doesn't serve you. The sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solitary, force, honor, protection, and power. Yeah, so if anybody forces you to do something that you don't feel comfortable doing, say no. And then you're like, yeah, but then they're going to be mad at me. Who cares? That's about transaction and manipulation. A person who left you unconditionally would be understanding here, Cancer. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.